Johnny Akzam here, coming to you live on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. And I decided to put together something. Something came to my mind about the hypocrisy of our House representatives. Not all of them, of course, but the ones who are resisting single payer, both sides of the aisle. Nancy Pelosi, she will not stand up for single payer health care. And of course we have the Republicans who voted for this current bill. Now, I doubt they'll do it, but I expect people like Tulsi Gabbard and you know who I'm talking about. It was on Jimmy Dore. I'll tweet this to you. I put together a form, just a quick Google form, right? Easiest way. And all it is a pledge for congressional representatives and for candidates. I'm the one who thought of this. You know, I'm sure other people have, but it just came to me that when I get elected in 2018 to Minnesota's 1st Congressional District, I'm going to reject the health care afforded to federal employees until we have single-payer health care for all. Because it's hypocrisy to be in a position where you make the rules for something for everyone, yet you don't live by them. Now, I know there are people fighting for it. I would like to think that they would take this pledge with me, whether they're elected or candidates running. So I'm going to share the link to the form. It's just a simple little pledge. Of course, it's nothing formal, but it is something that will give at least credence to the idea that I don't feel I would deserve anything more than anybody else in society when it comes to health care. And the fact that I would be sitting in a position to make the rules about that health care for everybody else, and then I would reject giving people health care. I just don't understand it. Do you? I don't get it. I'm only I'm not the type of person that would I'm a small business owner, right? So I'm not the type of person that I would buy my family health care and the people who work with me don't. It actually is the other way around. One of the guys who works for me has bought a house. I don't own a house. So, and that's great. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't need a whole lot in life to be happy. But I do think that the basic human needs that we have as human beings should be fulfilled, and the right to survive is one of those. You know, we have the right to carry a gun to defend ourselves to survive, but we don't have the right to get medicine that is available. Why? Because it's privatized? Because I created this? But no, that's not the way it works, because most of those companies get federal grant money to research these things. So, you know, it's all this cat and mouse with our lives that's been going on. And I think it would behoove any progressive candidates running for the Congress. I'm just focusing on Congress. I'm leading this because I'm running for Congress. If somebody running for Senate wants to adopt a similar plan, or somebody who's in the Senate, like Bernie Sanders, would like to adopt a similar pledge and plan for the debate that's going on there, you're more than welcome. Anyway, I'm going to link to it. The reason I don't have the link in it yet is because I want to use this video in the form. So you're watching this, sign the form and pledge as a candidate or as a current incumbent congressperson running for re-election that you will reject your health care offered to you from the federal government if elected, until single-payer health care for all is enacted. And then, if people want to get private health care because they're uber rich, That's up to them. Get it on your own dime, right? I mean, people in Congress and the senators, the people making these rules, make enough money they don't need the benefit. That's what I don't understand. They don't need the free benefit. They make their stipend, their salary is quite substantial that they could pay for their own health care. So why don't they give up that health care and the money being spent on it for the people? No, they don't like that idea. Well, too bad. If you're not willing to take the same kind of health care that your constituents get, then you shouldn't be in charge of health care. Just saying. It's not fair. And that's one thing people will tell you about me, is I stand up for what's right. I just tweeted I think last night, there's never a wrong time to stand up for what's right. And that's an absolute I will stick by. Always. See, always and never, we're not supposed to do those things. But there are some things we can do that with. So, I'll link everything here once I get the form all finished and published. Share it with all of your Congress people and any candidates in your area that are running. Because I'll guarantee you most of the candidates that you're going to bump into that aren't progressives, that aren't grassroots, that are taking money from corporations already, or that may be involved in the deep party on either side, they probably got good health care because they probably already got a lot of money. Now, I'm not going to fault anybody in Congress who has been using their health care for any reason, for their family whatsoever. I'm not judging you. I just came up with this idea. Wouldn't it be nice to show solidarity with the people, to reject the health care that the government is giving you, and fight for the health care that you would want as a common citizen? Because that's what I'm going to do. You like my Hawaiian shirt? I got this from Hawaii, actually in Hawaii. It's a long story, not necessarily the greatest story in the world, but it's springtime, almost summer. Can you believe it? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Believe it or not, you make the world go round, and you deserve all the respect in the world. I hope that everybody enjoys this video, but also enjoys the message behind it. Hug your mother, and this is definitely a day to think about healthcare, because our mothers, they have a lot of health issues that they shouldn't have to worry about whether they're going to go broke in order to take care of themselves. Have a good day, and we'll see you around the web.